So, last time, you finally made it to the west coast, and as soon as you got out there and traveled for a few days, you suddenly noticed a small island following you. Somebody in this party was brave enough to wave at it, and it rose out of the water and revealed itself to be a dragon turtle. Now, we begin from where we immediately left off.
Blaine was like, I just wanted a friend, and the turtle's like, sorry, all I've got is untimely demise.
Sorry, I'm an introvert.
Well, on the bright side, we're not the only ones trying to talk to it. Kelsey said she would do the same thing.
And meet an untimely demise. I will say this, you got one thing on your side right now, which is the fact that it's still over 100 feet away from you. That being said, the waves are way big enough that it's already rocking the boat. Which also means that most likely your crew is half trying to race to their positions while the other half is panicking.
Some of them should already be in position, because I had yelled at them to get to the catapults already before somebody decided to greet the thing chasing us.
I know what the crew is exactly thinking right now.
Throw the necromancer overboard.
Burn the witch!
Actually, so I assume since you're all still probably deciding what the hell you're going to try and do,
Well, I assumed you were going to switch to the battle board and we were going to roll initiative.
I was just kind of waiting to see what you guys would do as a reaction. I'm still kind of waiting.
I'm pretty fast if we can't reason with it.
So Valena, after waving high, sees the giant thing and slowly drops her hand down, stares wide-eyed, and walks backwards and goes down below the cabin.
I believe as soon as you start walking backwards, you immediately bump into Geralt, who's also looking at it wide-eyed, and then looks down at you and goes, "What have you done?"
The usual, you know, scenes of madness.
I don't know what we're going to do with you.
What can we do other than just get ready to fight it?
Does it actually respond to Zerift?
Like,
Trying
did
to speak
Zerif
to it?
actually literally try to talk to it?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
he was
it
up
just
on the-
literally roared and is still coming at you.
Okay. I think I gave Zerif the statue from downstairs in the hold. I dashed downstairs and I grabbed it and brought it back upstairs.
No, that was not a thing that happened.
Can I do that?
I believe you can go downstairs, but
'Cause
you
I
have to
think-
fight
I
a
think
water
I'm-
elemental for it now.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
because
water
they
elemental's
set
guarding it, you
it
got-
on guard mode. Nobody's allowed in there.
Zerif's character would actually have to go tell the water elemental to let you take it.
God damn it, Zerift! Actually, here. I call out to Zerift. Actually, not Zerift.
Helena.
Helena.
And isn't that thing dangerous? Like, wouldn't that potentially just make our situation worse, possibly?
I don't
You
know
don't
anything
know.
about that.
All you know is it's evil.
Well,
know
it's
that-
evil, and the turtle dragon's evil, so maybe the evil cancel each other
I
out.
don't think that's how that works.
Oh, come on, I was thinking Chronicles of Riddick. Anyways, yeah, I guess I'll go downstairs and help her get the statue.
Suddenly, Subutai is just at the back of the boat going, "Let them fight."
If I have my mic on.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, helps if you're not muted.
Is there anybody still at the wheel, or is the wheel guy panicking?
Most likely, if
You see the wheel guy, and there's a bunch of bricks right below
most
him.
likely if it's not brain Azina at the wheel, it's most likely gonna be Roger, and he's seen enough panic with this group that he's at least holding his own on the wheel.
I'm going to
but-
run up there. It's like, turn us into the wind. Turn us to the wind so we get maximum sail.
Aye! And immediately starts turning. Because I think it's I believe you guys are going northwest, correct? And I think the wind was going a little more west. If I'm not mistaken.
I can't remember. It's been
I
like
can't
4
remember
weeks.
if you say so.
But I believe it's something like that. It wasn't like 100% on you, but it was at least a good 50% or more in your direction.
I'm still gonna run up and talk to Valena, assuming that she can
Valena-
understand me.
Yeah, she's just gonna go downstairs with you. She's like,
Alright.
I hope you have a plan.
I hope you have a plan. Well,
Eh,
we either have
just-
to keep the statue, we have to keep the artifact away from from whatever that thing is, or we use it to destroy that thing, or perhaps divert it. I don't know.
I have an idea, but it may get us out of this situation, but make it much worse for me.
This makes any sense.
Oh,
You're
you'll
gonna get
see.
yourself possessed by a demon and just make things worse.
Oh no, I'm gonna do something much worse.
You're gonna possess the turtle dragon?
No.
Or the turtle dragon's gonna be possessed by a demon?
No, you'll see. Just we go downstairs, right? And I tell the water elemental to stand down.
Okay.
We grab the statue. Valena holds the statue. And I cannot believe the words out of my mouth. But Valena holds the statue and goes, "We have a problem at hand. And I believe you're the only thing who can deal with this. Would you like to make a deal?"
At first, the first couple seconds as you're holding this, you feel nothing. You see nothing, you're just thinking, oh shit, it's not listening. But as you close your eyes and then focus for a few more seconds, you immediately start seeing eyes form despite your own eyes being closed. And then you hear a voice. Interesting. What kind of deal?
What do you want?
I want a good many things. What do you have to offer? And what is it that you want?
Well, what is it you want? My firstborn? My soul? My...
All good bargaining chips. But again, depends on what you're looking for.
Getting rid of this dragon turtle that's about to sink us?
Interesting. A very large beast indeed. It seems to be waiting for you to decide or to say something.
What would you require from me to get rid of it?
A very large task indeed, but not impossible. If things are done right. A bargain, you say? It seems to be thinking for a moment, then comes back. How many of your friends are you willing to sacrifice? I sense so many souls.
This is probably the most dickish thing Elena has ever said. But you're about to hear it. Well, there is this other wizard, and I don't like being upstage.
Oh.
Only one? Really?
It's a powerful magic user. What do you want? That's at least worth 3 souls.
All the souls.
You are literally wasting your time. In order to satisfy this thing, you're gonna have to do as much damage to the crew as the dragon would have.
Hmm. How many souls do you need?
As you see multiple eyes more popping up. And oh, they also are starting to glow red. It's already given its answer.
Alright. Whatever you want.
You're willing to sacrifice all of them?
Well, not all of them.
I knew it. Lying to me. And you just see
Lying.
the eyes close.
Oh, I'm not lying to you. I'm just saying
He
sacrifice
just hung
what
up
we...
on you.
You just get no response now.
Well, you could at least bring the water elemental up, since that was a waste of time.
Alright. Water elemental, come up. We got a fight on our hands.
It basically audibly glubs and starts to follow.
Yeah, you see it go up and it goes, oh, hell to this, and it goes back down.
Actually, it doesn't even need to go back down, it just needs to jump overboard and blend in with the rest of the water.
Scratch one water elemental. Like,
Fuck that, it doesn't need to sit here and be bothered with this, it'll just blend in with the rest of the water and hang off the ship until the ship gets smashed, in which case it doesn't have to worry and just lets it go. Becomes a wild water elemental.
Stop panicking. Put up the rest of the sail, all of it, every inch.
But yeah, so you've basically turned into the wind, which is what has allowed this particular moment to go on for a while longer, because getting the ship to catch most of the wind has allowed you to actually propel and keep ahead of the turtle as it's starting to come after you now. Every once in a while, its head bobs up far enough for its maw to open up and let another guttural roar out as it's obviously still chasing.
Are we keeping distance, or is it slowly
You're
catching
just
up?
barely keeping distance. It seems to be more or less the same distance, despite the fact that you're going full sail now.
Yeah. Lena's still holding a statue. It's like, I can't believe I was willing to give my firstborn to you.
You brought the statue up with you?
Well, it's hidden in my pocket, but yeah, I'm holding it under my sleeve, but you're not going to see it.
Maybe we could force the dragon turtle thing or
Okay.
this thing to eat it.
So Valerius saw that Valena still has this, right?
I would assume so. Valerius, you're aware that Helena still has the thing?
Yeah. I mean, I was with her when she was, like, playing around with it.
Oh, wait, I got an idea. How much is a dragon turtle soul worth?
Oh, there you go.
I don't think that's yours to give, though.
You have to kill
It's a demon. Can't it just rip it right out?
it. No, it wants an easy sacrifice. It doesn't want to do all the hard work for nothing.
Not only that, the dragon turtle might actually kill a demon.
Really depends on the level of demon. To be fair, I think this one could handle it, but I'm not going to let you have that.
You could have muted your mic there, Matt.
What's going on on the
You got to
Twitch
make a
channel?
good
Watch on the
bargain
Twitch
first, and sacrificing the thing that you want killed is not a good bargain. He wants more than that.
Okay.
For shame.
What about my firstborn?
Farting noise, hello. I take it that was an Aaron.
Yes.
Oh, yep. 10 bits.
You've already lost your chance to freaking bargain with things. Like,
Yeah, you're still trying to play like you'd still bargain with this thing, though. It's already done listening
like
to you
if
right
you
now.
if it's not going to be satisfied with your firstborn when it wanted the entire fucking crew.
Okay. Alright.
I
Alright.
mean, we could give it the souls of Stygia.
We'd have to go back to Stygia to get the souls for it.
Yeah, actually,
I'm surprised your response wasn't, well, I'd like to keep the big beefy male barbarian, but yeah, you can have the rest.
actually, there was something I was wondering, and I've been thinking about it the last few weeks.
Mm.
You said I can call upon for a certain amount of purposes to Darketo if I use my amulet she gave me, right? Did I use those up when I fought the White Witch?
You already asked Darketo about this thing, and she just basically trolled you.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Everyone's hanging up on
basically
Elena.
tried to pray for help with this one, and you've already fumbled.
Well, if your prayers aren't working, I'm going to pray to Mitra. Let's see if that actually does anything. Does it do anything? Do I need
What
to
are
make
you
my
trying to
religion
play the
roll?
Mitra for?
To defeat the drain turtle for us.
I don't think
Not
gods
how
and D&D work
gods
that way.
work in D&D.
Wait.
Gods are not one-shot wonders.
Wait, we have a cleric, right?
Yes.
You have a
Does
cleric
he
and we have a
have-
priest.
Does he have divine intervention by any chance?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That would be, what, a skill or a spell?
Skill in cleric, let me check. What level? Cleric. Class features.
Ooh, I have
Oh,
menace.
10th level.
10th level?
Yeah.
Nope. One level
No.
away.
I have 10th level that. I am actually a 10th level priest, apparently. I forgot what level I was.
Yes. So wait, you had something you said, Aaron? You said you had divine intervention?
Yeah, I just put it in the chat. I have blind faith.
It
I don't know
doesn't
if
do
that'll help
anything,
at all.
though.
Break to your
You
deity
just
to
keep
guide
throwing
you
out
under
random
any
crap that doesn't
circumstances.
do
This will give
anything.
you clarity on which way to go if you do not know the next step in your path. It's very obvious what your step is. Run or fight!
This thing is a CR
Now I'm
7.
opting. Right now I'm opting for run.
This thing is a CR 17 monster. A level 10 character is not going to have a thing to one-hit kill it.
Yeah, you guys are you two are looking for one-hit shots that ain't gonna happen.
How
I
about
command
we
the
just-
crew. I command the crew to take up bows and start shooting at the thing while we're running from it.
What is the range that it's at now?
Currently, it's still about 100 feet behind you.
That's close
Okay,
enough for longbows to hit it.
Also long enough
And
for your
we do have
catapults
a
to hit
bunch
it.
of long-
Maybe we could drag it back to Stygia and
Oh,
have it rampage
wait.
throughout Stygia.
We'd have to turn around, which would
Aaron,
involve
see,
going
that's a-
past it.
I
Problem
gotta.
with that, Aaron, is that would be turning against the wind and towards the beast.
Okay, new deal. What would it cost to get us out of danger, away from the turtle, not destroy it? Would that cost less?
What part of you already failed this do you not understand?
I don't know, because I'm out of ideas.
You
We gotta
literally,
go
at this
one
point, at this point, you keep playing with this thing, and you literally just hear, not listening.
Oh,
Gotta
it's-
hang
come
now.
on, it's not going to say go fuck yourself.
Look at
I don't know.
I gotta hang
I
now.
don't think a demon would say that. I think a demon would do the opposite. I think a demon would fuck you.
Well, yes, but it would have to manifest, and that would mean it would have to accept the deal.
My opinion right now, for everybody that keeps trying to come up with magical ways to solve the situation,
No,
I'm out of
my
ideas.
thing is just put up as much sail as possible, keep making distance on it, and pray it gets bored or tired before the wind dies.
that's why I ordered the crew members to pick up the bow and arrows and start shooting at the thing.
I say we draw it towards our enemies somewhere.
That's just gonna make it matter.
And I,
Or it might get annoyed enough to just stop if it can't keep up with us and keeps getting hit by arrows.
No, I think it may take it off more to come at us. Oh, wait. Wait.
What are we gonna do? I mean, because what are we gonna do if it follows us all the way to port?
A question?
Then it's someone else's problem at that point.
I have a question, Matt, and I do have a spell that may save us in this situation.
Okay.
How does this thing sense?
What do you mean?
If I were to cast blindness on it, would it have a trouble following us?
I do believe they do have a. They do have dark vision,
That doesn't have anything to do with blind.
but that doesn't affect the blinding. But I do believe I have, from what I understood from other people who have run dragon turtles, they also have a pretty damn good sense of smell, enough to track you for days.
Right, there goes that idea. It wasn't a bad idea, though.
Just
No, not a
keep
bad idea,
running.
but it's not going to be something that's going to immediately help that much.
Oh yeah,
running until
the
we
chance of
find-
them
Maybe
failing
slow it down a little bit, but it's not going to stop
Yeah.
it.
chance of it failing a saving throw is pretty non-existent, even if you cast blindness on it. It has a +11 Constitution save.
Oh.
Actually, the thing I'm seeing here says a +5.
You must be looking at a cut down version. What's the
Or an
challenge
older
rating
version.
on that one?
Hmm?
What's the challenge rating on that one?
Challenge rating
Oh, so
17.
you're looking at it wrong. It has a +5 Constitution bonus, but if you look at saving throws underneath the stats,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
because
Gotcha.
it gets its proficiency bonus on the Constitution save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, so
It gets a proficiency bonus in 3 stats?
Yeah. Dex, Con, and Wisdom. His Wisdom may not be big, but he's got a bonus for that sucker.
yeah.
It's a dragon, of course it does.
Yeah.
So
They don't want
It's
you
basically a
stat-
water version of a dragon. It's smart,
They don't-
but
they-
also
they don't
nasty
want-
and vicious.
They don't
So
want
throw
you.
coins
They don't.
at it.
They don't want you status affecting a dragon to death. They want you to actually have to fight.
the dip fate. Anyways, so there's no to stopping it, right?
There's no way of magically stopping it.
Unless you got severely
What
lucky
about-
somehow, but even then I wouldn't hold my breath.
What about is there some way we can magically distract it?
don't see what you're going to distract it with, because the biggest thing in its line of vision is the ship. There's not really anything you can do that's bigger than that.
Correction, nothing I can do.
Mer.
But if we had some transcendental entity to summon something that would make it a more enticing target, I don't know.
You already used Darketo.
All right. Well, it's not. Just like-
Darketo said no. The demon said no.
You
We are
are
kind of
continuing to
out
bet
of
on things that have already
transcendental.
told you off.
All right.
We're on our own.
All right.
We roll for initiative.
Oh, season 2 of Animaniacs is on already? I'm sorry, I'm just scared.
All right. I guess if no other option, we could try talking to it. Maybe it'll leave us.
You've
alone. I don't-
already tried that. It just roared to continue to chase.
All right.
You keep going back to the same things. It's not going to help you right now. I'm going to have to start saying it flat out at this point because you're not listening.
All right.
There's
Well,
no parlay. We fight or we flee.
I say flee.
We're
Flee
trying
until
to
we
do
find
that.
Already running. Do you have anything to help?
Coins? Just throw coins at it. It's a dragon. It likes gold, right?
I don't think sea dragons typically do, because it's kind of
Oh, wait a minute.
hard to find coins after they fall into the water.
Wait a minute.
It's a sea dragon
I have a
now.
crazy idea. It's
We don't have
different.
anything. what we should be thinking is, do we have any magical abilities that could put more wind into the sail?
Well,
I'm starting to get an idea. If there's any more crazy ideas, we throw the crazy wizard lady at it.
well, I have a crazier idea, but hear me out.
Tell me something new.
Okay, what kind of tonics do we have on the ship?
Oh.
There you go.
Because do we have enough fish? Because I can make a floating disc, and we can try to get it to eat it, and maybe poison it. I don't know.
I mean, we can
Floating
poison
disc.
ourselves.
Unfortunately, that won't work. The floating disc has to stay a certain distance from you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know very well the floating disc spell. It's
Okay.
basically used to carry your carry-on baggage.
Oh God. I have a plan, but you're gonna hate me for it.
You've said this
Or
a couple of
probably
times.
praise me.
What's your plan?
All right. So, how much time do they need to distract to get away from it?
What do
At
you
the
mean?
moment, we don't know.
At the moment,
At the
you
moment,
don't know. All you know is you're being chased. Why?
We're being chased, and we're basically making the same speed it is.
You're trying too hard to metagame.
No, this is something Valena would do, but it's completely suicidal, literally. Like, if it got a meal, would it leave us alone, is what I'm thinking.
You'd have to
So,
give it quite the fucking meal.
Would Valena count as a meal?
No.
No,
You're an appetizer.
your finger food snack.
How about teleporting us somewhere? Is there a way that we could be teleported?
You don't have anyone
Further
that
away
powerful
from
with
it?
that big of a spell.
Yeah, we don't have. The closest we have is Dimension Door, which can only get you
500
somewhere line of
feet.
sight, and you can't teleport the ship. You can only teleport yourself and another person.
Teleportation circle would work for a small group, but we don't have the level, and we don't have any teleportation circle coordinates.
Hmm.
So that's out.
There is no magical out of this. I pretty much the only thing we can do is either fight it or do what or the thing I said. Does anyone have any magical abilities that can cause wind to put more
All
wind
I have
into the
is
sail?
prestidigitation. I don't think it does anything like that.
No, But-
Not powerful enough. No,
no.
we're looking for something like gust of wind or.
Yeah,
And I think most of
prestidigitation is
those are-
barely even a spell. Isn't that just like a cantrip?
It is a
Yeah.
cantrip, but it's a very useful cantrip. It can do a lot.
Yeah, it has a lot of
things.
utility, but this is not
I
it.
have plan.
I could use Phantasmal Killer on it.
It's been keeping its head above water, right?
Occasionally bringing its head up above, yes, and keeping an eye on the ship.
I'm casting
Holy-
Stinking Cloud directly in its path.
Oh gosh.
Which means it's gonna run into it because it probably won't have time to react.
What's the save on Stinking Cloud?
It's wait, why doesn't it say Constitution save? It doesn't.
And what's its Constitution save? Plus 11. Yeah, it's going to ignore that.
My
Unless it goes really low. But it also
Yeah,
depends on how high his spell modifier is.
I have a 15 save DC, but either way,
So it would have to roll
A 4
under 4, yeah.
or under 4 on a d20.
shot in the dark. I tried. Just see if it works.
Do you want to still use it? Yeah.
Yeah, because Azina doesn't know. She doesn't know how likely it is to just not be affected.
Yeah. So, gonna cast it, and we're gonna roll d20 and see if it works. Nope.
Nope.
It
had a
sails right
4
through the cloud. You do see it kind of at one point, but it still manages to roll its way through.
Okay, so with DM's permission, can I change out a spell because it's been a full day?
What are you planning?
A 5th level polymorph, would that do anything?
What are you gonna polymorph into?
Something smaller so we can get the fuck out of here!
That doesn't help the ship! You can't polymorph the ship!
Not the ship, the turtle.
That's not polymorph other, is it?
No, it's just regular polymorph, but if I do it 5th level... it'll be much
Polymorph, let me
stronger.
see.
An unwilling creature must make a wisdom save to...
A wisdom
Hold on.
save, which is actually lower.
What is it? I'm just... Hold on.
Oh my god, if we manage to polymorph this...
Polymorph it into a tuna.
Oh my god, then we could eat it.
Well,
Dragon
that's not gonna help the way you think it does. Or hold on.
Oh yes, it will. It'll scare the hell out of some fishermen.
All right.
Tuna, I'm gonna roast it up and.
Although it's actually technically too far away right now because polymorph only reaches 60.
Yeah, you need to actually tell the others to slow down the ship, and then you have to still cast it and see if it still affects him.
Yeah, here's the thing though. If that's in your range, we're in its range.
Actually, there may be a method. Like I said, it requires sacrifice, but it can work. I can cast Alter Self to make me aquatic to swim towards it, polymorph it, and try to get the fuck back to the ship.
Yeah, except if
That would be only sacrificing herself. If it doesn't work.
Oh wait, no! I do have another spell.
Where's fucking Aquaman when you need Aquaman?
How big is this thing?
Big.
What if I can make something bigger that comes from out from the inside out?
What?
Like a tower?
What do you mean make a tower?
I have a spell called Galda's Tower. The more levels I put into it, the more floors the tower gets. It's basically you make your own personal wizard's tower.
You outside the boat itself, you really don't have a place to put that.
Inside the turtle.
That would mean literally jumping in its mouth, I assume.
Turtle
Yes.
Can anyone give me stats on how a tower piercing the inside of a turtle works?
You'll have to ask an experienced GM.
I'm not sure how well that works.
what are you?
Ozzy?
What's going on?
What's the spell?
Galder's Tower. It's a special spell from a module on D&D Beyond. But basically the gist of it is it's a free floor tower plus any additional level you add for each spell level you raise it. So you get to summon a giant
And
wizard
actually,
tower.
do you even have that spell ready?
Yeah.
Because I don't see it on your list.
Wouldn't it
Yeah,
have-
Galder's Tower.
Wouldn't it just sink into the ocean though if you did that?
He's
Yes,
saying
it
that he's
would.
going to literally jump into the turtle's mouth and cast it inside the belly.
You gotta link this spell so we can actually read what it says.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I'm
even
reading
find
it.
the
I'm
spell. I'm
reading
not
it.
seeing it.
I'll
First, Lost Laboratory of Qualish. Casting time 10 minutes. You conjure a 2-story tower made of stone, wood, or similar suitably sturdy materials.
which I
Tower
collected.
can be round or square in shape. Each level of the tower is 10 feet tall and has an area of up to 100 square feet. Access between levels consists of a simple ladder and hatch. Each level takes one of the following forms chosen by you when you cast the spell. A bedroom with bed, chairs, chest, and magical fireplace. A study with books, desks, bookshelves, parchments, ink, and
Well,
ink
here's
pens.
the problem with your plan. Galder's Tower has a casting time of 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
By the time you finished casting it,
I didn't catch the first part of what you said.
Yeah,
The spell has a casting time of 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're aware of this.
There's no way you'd survive long enough to cast it.
Not to mention the fact that you'd be making constant concentration checks for every round of that 10 minutes, even if you did survive, because of getting burned by stomach acid.
Let's see. Maybe there's another way.
Maybe he could raise himself from. Well, he can't if he's doing concentration on the tower. He can't raise himself from the dead if he does that.
Nope.
You can't
That
raise
doesn't
yourself
work that
from the dead
way
under
anyway.
any circumstance. That's not how that spell works.
Well, yes, you can, but not using that spell.
So back to
It's
Polymorph
called
then?
becoming a lich.
But
Yeah,
you
if
know
you
what?
want-
I wouldn't
if
put
you-
it past Valena, but she's already seen what the effects of that look like. If she's been paying attention.
If you're gonna
Yeah.
try to polymorph it, that's on you, but you're probably gonna just die.
Probably, but at this point, what options do we have?
Keep running!
We're
Keep running
but
and hit it with a few lightning bolts.
well, we can keep running as much
I can
as
hit
we
it with some Eldritch Blast. Or Dawn.
What's the range on Eldritch Blast?
Let me see here.
I'm pretty sure the
Almost
minute we
medium
actually
size.
cast attack spells, though, we're gonna have to roll for initiative.
Range is 120 feet.
Oh,
Which means that you are in range.
yeah.
And I know the fact that the range on lightning bolt's 180 feet, which means that's in range.
Oh, geez, that has a
Let me see
40
what
feet
else.
swimming speed.
100 feet, right? Okay. See if I have anything else to use.
So we're going 40 feet per round. A round is 15 seconds in D&D, right? Or
Alright.
is it down to 6?
Round? How long a round is, you mean?
Yeah.
I think it's something like 15 seconds.
Okay, so there's 4 rounds
I can
a
also
minute.
do Phantasmal Killer, if anyone's interested.
What does that even do?
I enter its mind and give it nightmares.
It only works if it fails to save.
And what kind of save does it need to make?
Wisdom. So one of the two that it actually has a bonus on.
Yep.
Alright, I have to go get my laundry, guys.
Alright.
Keep talking about solutions, yeah. But those are, I only have that and Eldritch Blast are long enough reach to get to it.
Like, as much as it kills me to say it,
Looking
I
up,
feel
can
like
create one.
polymorph into a fish critter
Wow.
that will just swim away may be our best chance of getting away for a good while.
Or you could polymorph it
Wolfen
into
Forest
something.
is agreeing in the chat that there's really not many options other than running.
You could try to polymorph it into something that can't swim, so it'll just drown.
Then it'll come back to normal.
Except it'll come back to normal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
if it hits 0 health, it turns back to normal.
Yes.
Correct.
With all of
That's
its
why
hit
I
points
said
back.
turn it into a tuna.
I'm thinking about a pike or something.
Sardine.
Sardine, yeah, sardine's better. Okay. There's probably gonna be this poor shark that eats it. Goes, oh, brrr.
Surf the shark ring.
Wait, so what were you planning on doing? Like flying over to it and trying to polymorph it?
No, swim. I have alter self. I can turn me aquatic.
If the polymorph fails, then you're fucked.
So the question is Garroth just gonna sit there and let Valena do something this stupid?
When have I ever stopped her and it worked?
Alright. So, if no one's gonna stop me, I'm gonna cast alter self. Turn aquatic, goes swimming towards, jump off the ship, goes swimming towards the dragon turtle. And
Alright.
cast that, if with the DM's permission, cast polymorph. We're at 5th level.
What
Okay.
does doing it at 5th level do?
I think it increases range or something.
Well,
Why
double
would you
check,
care about-
Because
All
some
right.
spells do not have their level increased.
All right. Oh, here it is.
It doesn't say anything about casting it at a higher level.
You cannot cast Polymorph at a higher level if it doesn't have any higher level data.
I think it does. No. I
Not
guess it
according to the one you put in the chat.
doesn't.
Not
Alright.
according to D&D Beyond either.
Alright. 4th level then. I'm gonna turn into a sardine.
It's the save DC. There, what's the save DC?
Oh, save DC is 17.
So if it rolls under a
Would you-
7. Because you said it was 14?
17.
Save,
17.
17.
Seven-
What's the save DC?
If it rolls
Or
lower
what's
than a
the save?
10. Save DC
So you've got
17.
so you've got a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, well, it's not quite because.
Oh!
Well, you're dead, Zareth.
What do you roll? Nat 20?
19.
Damn near 19.
Yeah, Polymorph doesn't work.
I'm assuming we need to
You
roll
hear
for
a
initiative
fizzling
now.
crackle and you just see the dragon turtle snarl and keep running at you.
And, well, I got 2 more tries.
Depending on whether it decides to destroy you first.
Actually, at this
On
point,
the-
I think we need to roll for initiative to see who goes first.
Yeah,
Alright.
especially because you're in the water and you got close enough to cast.
Yeah, I'm
Polymorph at it.
allowing you the first spell casting just because you finally got into range with it, and you're obviously going to hold spell until it got there. But now it's time to roll because this is officially a turn-based thing between
Yeah.
the two of you.
And you have to hope that it doesn't decide to use its breath weapon on you
Oh.
because it's
Yeah. 13.
Where is it? On the plus side, I don't think it has any actual dex bonus, does it? I don't think it does. It has a +6 to saving throws, but that's a saving throw.
The 2 hits are listed here. I mean,
Huh?
Aaron just came back.
Yeah, I came
Yeah,
in.
it doesn't list it. It doesn't get an initiative bonus because it doesn't have a dex bonus and it doesn't say anything about initiative on the sheet.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it just gets
No,
a flat
so it-
d20.
Mm-hmm.
What's happened? Are we attacking it?
Zareth has run up to it and has tried to cast Polymorph and failed. But now it means that the two of them have to go into turn combats because that's basically that's close enough that they could possibly kill Zareth now.
Okay. Yeah, because he'd be, 40 feet away from the boat in order to get...
40 feet away from the
60
boat
feet
and
range?
just 60 feet away from the turtle, which can now use its breath attack to kill him if it goes first. You are very lucky. You get to go first.
I will, without no other choice, I'm going to cast another polymorph.
You're going to cast one more Polymorph and then make a run for it, I assume?
Probably, most likely, yeah.
How fast can you go?
Let me see. What's the aquatic speed of? Swimming speed equal to your walking speed, 30 feet.
Can you
Ooh.
cast door onto the ship? The spatial doorway to get back
You can't
onto the ship?
cast 2 spells in the same turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to either use the Polymorph and hope it works, or it's
All
going
right,
to catch
cast
up
the
to him on its next turn.
Yeah.
Because it can go 40 instead of 30.
Yeah. So if this polymorph works. Alright.
That or he has to be very lucky that it rolls low on its attack.
Right.
So it has to roll against your spell,
17.
and it has to get lower than a 10.
Yes. Because if it gets a 10, it actually got a 17, which is all it needs to save.
11. It denies you. It got an 18.
Oh, goddamn.
So with that, it's going to catch up on Velena. And obviously it's seen what Velena's been trying to do and is very annoyed. Steam Breath. The dragon turtle exhales scalding stream in 60-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a DC 6 to 18 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah, make a con save DC 18.
Oh god, you're taking full damage.
Taking 15d6 fire damage on a failed save.
Oh, 15 dice. He's fucking dead. There's no way.
Unless they all roll ones.
Being underwater doesn't grant resistance against this damage.
Nope, because it's steam. 15.
Yeah, it's actually just heat damage. It's not actual fire.
Mm-hmm. 15d6.
There's a lot of things that do
roll.
fire damage that aren't actually. Oh my god.
Holy crap! I'm alive.
Run! Get out of there!
You can choose to run for a full 60 feet, or you could try your polymorph one more time.
Or you can dimension door if you have it.
I want to subtract the health though.
So that's an ultra fireball.
What the hell happened to your health bar?
Three twos and one saved your life, according to Wolf and Forest. Indeed.
58. So out of 70 hit points. So.
You just hit minus 58 and it takes the 58 off.
Oh.
Yeah, just type in
does
where your
the
hit
math
points is.
work?
Just type negative 58 and you're done.
Alright. Alright.
You can't survive that again.
Not unless
Actually,
again it rolls all ones, and even then I
I'm-
would hold.
Well,
I would hold my breath.
I
No,
think
no,
it-
no, because 58 minus 70 minus 58
Well-
is 12.
He's got 12
even
health.
If it rolls all, yeah, even if
They-
you roll all ones, you're dead.
Well, they actually can't use their breath 2 turns in a row. It has to recharge.
Yeah, I know, but that's on its turn, it gets to roll a d6. And it recharges on a 5 or 6.
Shit.
You can't use it as soon as it recharges.
No, I mean it has to roll to see if it recharges.
Oh, yeah, it's not
Yeah,
guaranteed.
and actually it does that at the end of its next turn.
Oh,
Or no,
so
does it?
no, because I thought they started. They would roll for that at the beginning.
Oh god, I was gonna say everything's all black, but there's this tiny little square.
What's in that tiny little circle? Oh god.
What, you got more than one battle map for in case it gets close to the boat? So we actually have.
It is start. I looked it up. It is at the start of its next turn. He'll get to roll to see if it gets it back.
Yeah, so it is the start of his turn. He gets to roll to see if he gets it back.
Yep.
What are you doing, Zeref?
Zeref, run! We can't afford to lose you.
I questioned the sanity of that lately.
Yeah, so do I.
Uh,
So if Felena dies, does Zeref just take over as Tarthun?
I just get a normal rolling wizard, I guess? Who's not insane? And questions insanity? Maybe? I don't know.
That, or you can roll up another character and try and convince me that you can join the party as soon as they hit town.
Assuming we have a
provided
party.
Yeah, provided that we don't turn it. Our boat doesn't turn into chunky salsa.
What the hell? I got one slot left. I'll do
Jeez, one more shot.
one more shot and then move 30 feet away after I cast it.
Yeah, but it's probably gonna get close enough to melee you anyhow.
No, it would have to get another.
Well, let's see.
Another
You started 60 feet away.
Start
moved
60 feet
30
away,
feet
so
to
and it's only
90.
gained up
It
to
gained-
50.
And then so you're going
So
to
next round would be
polymorph.
up to 40. So it still needed like another couple of rounds before it would catch up.
Mhm.
If it
Pray to
doesn't have its
God
breath
that
next turn.
Pray to God it doesn't get its breath weapon back.
Pray to God
Or
that
the
the polymorph works. And roll them.
Pray to God you managed to turn it into a smelt.
That is a fail, I believe. 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep. So, third try, and you still can't polymorph it. Just another point of the finger, another crackling of a spell that just doesn't hold. As the annoyed giant sea turtle just comes splashing in your direction.
So I
So,
realize even if Valena succeeds on,
oh, you're lucky this round. You get
even
to
if Valena
live.
succeeded on death saves after getting roasted, like it wouldn't matter because her body would just sink to the bottom of the ocean.
And we're sailing away.
Right. There's no way we'd
and
be able to
40
find
feet
her.
a turn. Which, by the way, means we're only going about 2 miles an hour. I checked it.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna double check how fast your guys' boat was again. Because I was saying it was at least not catching up yet. I can't remember because I think there was actually my speed things for boats in the stats. Here we go. Yours was a longship? No, it was bigger. A sloop? I'm trying to remember what type of boat you guys have again.
Keep
What's in-
forgetting.
We have I think it's a galley. We repurposed a ship that we got from some we took from other pirates because it was bigger than the one we had. I think it's a galley. We were planning on getting a war boat or a warship though.
Got galley. So max speed 75, and the max speed of a dragon troll is only 40. So actually, you guys, if you're full on catching all of the wind and focusing as you should, you actually have been making a little bit of progress while this has been going on.
Okay.
But now
think
your
that
wizard
one-
is out of a certain level of spells, and I assume you're just going to spend 60 feet running away.
I have one more crazy plan. So just to be clear, I'm surrounded by water, right?
In pretty much all directions outside of the one spot where a boat is running away from you, yes.
How much extra damage would casting a lightning bolt in a bunch of water do?
I don't think it does extra damage, per se.
Oh, the only thing casting it in water does is it turns it into a lightning version of Fireball. It doesn't make it do extra damage.
Okay.
It just does it to an area.
Alright.
Yeah, it does it to an area instead of just a single line.
Then I guess I'm gonna try to swim and dash.
Alright, so yeah, you'll be running 60 feet, which means you put some distance between you and the turtle. And since apparently up to this point the ship has been only going about 40 miles per hour or more, you're slowly catching up to it. I would say you maybe have to run one more turn.
Okay.
So I assume the next turn you keep running and get back on the boat.
Pretty much.
Alright, so you finish your next turn and you run up to it. Geralf is waiting at the side and quickly uses the ladder to pull you back up onto the ship again. It'll look good for to wear, and just kind of pats off some hot spots that are still sizzling.
Are you kidding? She has to look like a lobster right now. Because she's basically
You're
been in
extremely
hot
warm.
heat.
Okay,
You've gotta be boiling red.
No, we don't. We don't. I'm not. I don't think we have a galley. We have a long ship.
Long ship.
Yeah, because I had to look. I had to look to see what it was. We don't have a galley because a galley's more expensive than a warship.
Yeah, because that's the freaking.
So the long ship, and still, well, actually, the long ship's even faster. So you can get up to 85 miles per hour on that. So I presume that you're going to remain running while trying to keep your distance from the turtle, then?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I had this freaking spell the whole time. Cause fear.
Well, how long does it work for, though?
1 minute, but that's enough for us to get the fuck out of here. That's like
Yeah,
10
but
rounds.
it's still going to smell your trail.
We'll be in town at that point. He'll just attack the town, and then we'll have the town fight it.
It'll
Our
probably hit
problem.
your ship first, and then go attack the rest of the town.
Contractor and is immune to this. The wizard from becomes frightened till the spell ends. Frightened, the target has to make a saving throw each of his turns, and need effects.
I'm actually kind of surprised dragons don't have more immunities in 5e.
Yeah.
In 2nd edition, you would not be allowed to try and polymorph a dragon.
I don't know. I heard about a group that used the bag of devouring to eat a dragon.
That's the range on this. 60 feet. How far away is the turtle at this point? Because I'm not going back in the water.
I moved you up 3, so I'm going to assume he can only move up to 2. So he's now over 150 feet, so he's almost 200 feet behind you now, but you can still definitely see this massive form as he roars and keeps following you.
Okay, now I have a new idea. What's in the surroundings of the ocean? Like, are there any, like, massive whirlpools or anything that can help us? I don't know. Try to
What?
stop.
No.
Just stop.
I was gonna stop thinking for once.
I don't even know what you're asking for at this point. You're so off the rail.
I know. Because this thing's just gonna fall into the earth, apparently.
Oh yeah. It's not dumb, and it knows that you are a powerful group, and you must be having some awfully good shinies on there if you're a powerful group.
So it is just gonna follow us to town, isn't it?
Wait, it's after shinies?
It's a dragon. I told you, throw coins at it.
Let's throw the
Coins
statue
don't
at
fucking
it.
matter.
That's what I wanted to do in the first place.
Coins don't matter. Coins are too small. You've got to have other shiny things.
Yeah, why don't you just throw a
But
statue
anyways,
at
you
it?
haven't even decided that yet. That's just GM just saying that. So I assume the ship keeps running?
Yeah.
Alright, and I assume you're still kind of heading western, but also northern a little bit, just a bit.
Because we need to get to a...
At this point, we're still taking full wind until we can't see this thing anymore.
Yeah, so it's mostly
So if the
westward.
wind, yeah.
So it'll be more like over this way. As you keep running.
Like, at least if we actually end up fighting it at the town, at least it can't sink our ship and kill us in the water.
At least you definitely
least
certainly
we
hope
could-
so.
At least we could fight it from land where we might have the advantage. Not to mention every other group that would mobilize to fight this thing.
Trying to
Unless
think.
there's not a lot of fighters in the end, the townspeople just run for their lives.
Oh, that's why I'm thinking about going for the capital.
Let me see here. He might be able to do something about that. Let's see. He has been a lookout. Oh, damn, he rolled high. Alright. As you're sailing westwardly and mostly sticking to the west, because that's where the wind is blowing strongest, Subutai has actually been up on top, occasionally doing pot shots, but now the turtle has gotten further away. He's been back up in the crow's nest, kind of looking around. And that's when you hear him signal and pointing towards the north. There's more ships over there! He apparently can just barely make out some ships over on the horizon.
Basically,
Great. Who ships?
basically try to use other ships as bait to get away.
Who
It's
are we
an
going
option.
to piss off by doing that?
I can't make out who they are! He puts up the eyeglass again and tries looking, but he just kind of shakes his head a little bit. Too far away to make out. All I know is that they're definitely ships, otherwise they wouldn't be poking out of the surface like that.
Fuck it. Roger, head for the ships.
I got...
I'm bringing
He starts to
up
turn.
Hopefully we can either get help, or if they're pirates, we can sink them.
and steal their treasure.
No.
No, if they're pirates, we go straight through them and let them deal with the dragon turtle.
Okay, so that's right. You're not going to go to the full 80 anymore, but I'm going to say you at least can do 60. So you get to do 2 clicks that way.
You know what would surprise me? We get away, and in the final fight, it shows back up and goes, "Surprise, motherfuckers! Remember me?"
Surprise, motherfucker.
Well, the final battle is the 3-way battle between us, the Raiders of the Eclipse, and this dragon that's just been following us for the rest of the game.
Pretty much.
So that turn is past.
It's like the end of Galaxy Quest. My ship's dragging mine. Yeah.
I think you can't afford to lose this turn. I want to be its friend. Ah, gotta love Mariner's armor times Mariner's armor, and some more biddies from Aaron. So I assume you keep running towards that ship then?
Yeah.
Yeah, but as soon as we can see a flag, let's hope we can figure out where they're from.
One, two, three. Actually, no, 2. I made it a little too high. 1, 2. It's trying to catch up to you.
He's gaining on us because we changed directions, isn't he?
A little bit, yeah. You're not going quite as fast, but he's going to slow down pretty soon here, though, too. You guys have taken a sharper turn than he did.
I hate to be this guy, but I have to ask the DM. Are you moving at 40 feet, or are you actually dashing it?
The ship?
The turtle.
No, the dragon.
The turtle? No, he's been still going at a constant 40.
He can't keep dashing.
Yeah, he can't keep dashing the entire time either, so...
Because you get exhaustion if you do that.
Which also actually reminds me, in the next couple turns, he should only do 1 square at a time, because the reason he's been getting 2 squares is to kind of keep up, because it's not quite just 1 square. The squares are roughly 50 feet.
Good. We can exhaust it to death.
So I assume the running keeps happening. So 1,
Yeah.
2.
Do we have an ID on those ships yet?
Actually, you actually asked that.
I'm using my
Subutai
spyglass,
has a look,
too.
and I just realized you can actually now fully see them. They're not waving any flags, and by the looks of them, and as he's about to say it, all of a sudden you see the flags rise up. And, let me see here. Because if I recall, there's a particular flag for these ships. Yes. As the ships finally raise their flags, you see a black circle over a white circle, and behind them is a giant bird-like creature, and that seems to be part of the flag.
It literally, I didn't actually expect it to be the Raiders of the Eclipse.
And this is how the day was won. Thanks to our heroes,
Mine.
the Dragon Turtle.
The day is mine, Rebecca.
Now that Azina knows this, the question is whether we should be shooting at them as we're going past them.
Yeah, actually, as you're thinking that, Luna's like, move the catapults to the forward bow.
Okay.
And then looks at Azina. We should at least see if we can stun them as we're going by.
Not a bad idea.
The ships have raised their flag, but they have not actually done any callouts yet because they're still kind of curious as to why you're still running at them, even with their flags up. With that said, I assume you take the next turn to move, and then I assume you use a catapult each at those ships.
Yeah, and actually, I also yell at Sebutai to raise our flag since he's up there.
He gives a quick salute and quickly pulls up the flag, which is hidden up there, and ties it up. So now they now see the Pirate Hunter flag that you made in the Inner Sea, which immediately gets some audible callouts. You're not sure what they're saying, but you definitely hear the guys in the other ships calling out to the people below them.
Longbowmen, prepare fire ordnance.
Actually, I would laugh so hard if all the main enemies are killed in this session, and as they're warning the heroes, the medal goes to the Dragon Turtle.
Yeah, the freaking metal scene from the end of Star Wars, but the freaking Dragon Turtle just freaking pops on the land.
Yeah, pretty much.
1, 2.
Longbowmen, aim for the sail with fire.
All right. I'm trying to remember. You had at least 6 bowmen.
I think so, yes. And
So
Bologna's
there'll
one of
be
them,
6 attempts at by bow to hit them. I'd say 3 each, and then I believe 1 of each of the catapults. Speaking of which, I'm trying to remember what the catapult.
what do we shoot with the catapults?
Catapult. Catapult is designed to throw heavy objects to the right trajectories, but still lined up to be seaworthy. Yada yada yada.
Okay.
It depends upon the ammunition loaded. It can be a very versatile weapon.
So, question.
This was me asking in character to Azina.
Wait, what were you asking? Sorry.
What do we fire for the catapults with? What ammo do we use?
Rocks.
Rocks. All right, coat the rocks in flaming pitch.
All right. Coating the rocks in flaming pitch and then launching them.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
If I were to hold a spell, and we were right here, could I launch that spell on the guys on this ship?
How far does the spell reach?
Let me check.
I would save any big spells for in case you need to use them on the dragon.
Oh, this one won't work on the dragon much, so...
No, actually, I signal Tarthun to get ready to cast a fireball on one of the ships.
Help us.
I signal Tarthun to get ready to cast a fireball at one of the ships.
He nods and gets prepared.
It is 60 feet.
You'd be able to hit it. What's the spell?
Negative energy flood.
Not sure what that does.
Oh, I can put it in Discord.
Discord,
man.
why don't you put it in the thing over there if you've got the spell ready?
Oh, yeah.
Damn it! You just had to have them right next to each other. Otherwise, I would have put the ships right. But I would have had them steer the ship right between the two.
Oh gosh, it's the Last Crusade all over again. Get between the ships, you crazy!
Why are we going through the asteroid belt?
Sorry.
Still waiting to see what this. Oh,
Actually, at this point, we could just turn straight west, catch the maximum wind, hit both of them, and pretty much put the dragon turtle right in their faces.
the negative energy once can. Range unless the target is undead and it makes a Constitution saving throw. So you're just trying to hit the ship?
The crew of the ship.
Only hits one.
It
person,
only hits
though.
one target though.
Oh. Yeah, it gives them something to deal with. Not our problem.
Only if it actually kills the person.
5d12 on a regular person, they're dead.
That's not if you don't know you're gonna roll high, and not only that, they might save.
Oh.
Do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it on a regular person. Do it on their captain.
Oh, yeah. Let's aim for the captain.
You might not even be able to tell who the captain is.
He has a fancy hat and probably on the wheel.
Well, to be
Target the
fair,
guy
if you
with the
target the
fancy
guy on the wheel, either way you're
Yeah.
slowing them down.
Now I'm having flashbacks to when we had a captain that literally got eaten by an alligator while in the water. Because that was when a bunch of dumb pirates and rowboats decided to attack our
So
ship.
they must make a Constitution saving throw. How high does this save throw need to be? What is?
17.
They need to roll against 17.
Yeah.
Well, it's only going to do half of a 5d12 then.
So yeah, you do 5d12.
Oh!
Damn, that's still a healthy chunk. That's,
that's
still
what-
16 damage. Yeah.
No, that's 18.
No wait. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah. 18 damage. So you immediately just see the guy at the wheel squeak as he spins around.
And also, he gets hit by a fireball.
Yeah, that was about to be the next thing I was going to look into here. Fireball. Can't remember. I'm pretty sure I had spells in here properly. Oh, yeah. Well, it's already checked off. Boom.
I love the, so I'm just picturing how screwed up this situation is because they essentially put their flags up with the intention that they'd intimidate whoever's approaching, and then they got confused when we just kept coming anyhow. Wait, they're still coming. Why are they still coming?
What's going on?
What are
Oh God, my eyes! Why is the man at our wheel suddenly blinded? Why is everything suddenly on fire? All right.
It almost looks as if the prey is laughing at us.
Right. So first we have 6 bows. I believe they were regular bows. Like they were
They're
regular
long-
short
they're-
bows.
they're- No, they're longbows.
They were long bows.
I bought longbows because rage. The only one that has a short bow is our rogue.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only those last 2 miss. So I'm gonna say those. So the ships get shot up 2 times each. So that's 2d8.
Fire damage on the
2d8 on both those ships. One of them takes the front one takes only a little bit of damage, but the other one in the back takes a lot of damage, and instantly you start to see a smoke pile. But that's before also the catapults. Targets
Maybe
within
for once
60
our
feet
catapults
of
will actually hit.
Yeah, the catapults can hit both those targets. They're within they're
No,
roughly
I
within
mean,
60 feet.
We just have a huge habit of missing with the catapults.
Mm-hmm. Depends on how high they roll tonight. And when they hit, it's 5d10. So give me. The first one misses. The second one hits. The second one is about ready to just drown on its own. There's a crunch and the sails have started on fire, but otherwise it's still standing, just barely. But there's a lot of smoke pluming off that second one.
Turtle. That's not to have a dragon turtle coming up on it.
Actually, let's see if they actually noticed. The first one noticed! Probably because they're not covered in smoke. And as you're this close and you open fire, and they were looking at you guys at first, but then someone up in the crow's nest goes, "Dragon turtle!" And you just see all of them immediately look up and then look back behind you, and they are freaking the fuck out and getting back into sailing positions. They're not going to even take a chance. Meanwhile, the other ship is too busy putting out the fires that have started.
I have a
Do
question.
we have time to take a second shot?
In fact, if you head northward a bit more, you will be just going around them because I'm going to reveal this to you. Have a look at where you managed to get in this race. If you go northward,
really
you get to that nice big double island clearing you're looking for that goes between the two islands.
That is really blurry. I can barely
It's
make it
really
out.
zoomed in.
Continue that. Give it a second shot. See if we can disable, or at least hinder the first ship.
Oh wow, there's another ship.
Oh, actually, that was supposed to see there. No, there's only supposed to be two. That must have gotten dropped in there by accident. Sorry.
What I was gonna say though is maybe we shouldn't hit the ship again so that it's still standing when the turtle gets to it.
Actually,
I'm not talking about the second ship. I'm talking about the first ship, which is largely undamaged.
Oh.
Are there any dead crewmen on the ship that knows the dragon turtle?
Wait, what?
Because
Oh,
if
are
we
there
still-
any dead men? No, because they really has not been hit that hard.
No. I was gonna hope to hijack the ship or something and make it go to the turtle.
Slow shake of the head.
Oh.
Holman, target that first ship.
So as you're going around, you actually shoot it up from behind.
And I'll add my bow into this one.
3, 4, 5, 6. And one of them critical, one of them missed. Actually, I think two of them probably missed. The other two just a critical, and 2 misses, and 2 alright shots.
Alright, so we're hitting the first ship, right? Can I cast a spell, or is that a no?
If you really want to, you can cast another spell on it.
Lightning bolt!
Alright. Thlorna did 7 damage. Jeebus. Okay, yeah, as you're rounding it, due to not only the number of hits, as well as a critical from one of the sailors, but also a lightning bolt surging through it, you definitely start the sails on fire. The ship is instantly crippled from being able to move right now, as the other one is just starting to put out the flames.
I begin roasting marshmallows.
There's more calls of panic as they see the giant turtles now seeing the buffet of victims.
Oh, should I, like, shoot an Eldritch Blast at one of them?
Not gonna
I think
disable
I-
the ship anymore, so that wouldn't really be worth it.
Yeah, the reason they're doing some of the spells they're doing right now is because most of it is actually spreading and doing additional fire damage. And
Okay.
technically, lightning damage does help spread a little bit of fire, especially if it catches on certain things, like
Like in
sails.
realistically, we don't want to injure the crew too much, because the more they're able to put up a fight against the turtle, the more likely they are to stall it, and it won't catch up to us.
Yeah, the more likely it is that they'll put up a fight, what little fight there is, the more likely it is that you'll be able to run from the turtle. If without it
When
wanting
I
to
put her
do
back
the
into the wind, let's
follow.
get the hell out of here.
Which will be your next turn, which you can do right now if you want to. So, everybody basically full speed ahead.
Full speed
Mhm.
ahead.
Oh, full speed ahead.
So are we going in between the islands?
Matter of fact, yeah, because they're catching the current, you are going between the islands and zipping through a little bit faster now. Not only help of the wind, but also help of the currents that are natural here.
Which actually would break the turtle's line of sight on us.
Yes, it does, but it doesn't break its line of sight on the other ships as you just literally hear men screaming before you start slowly making your way around the island.
That was a funny twist of fate. I did not expect this outcome.
I was waiting to see what you guys would do and see if you decided to go for it, and you guys went for it. And luckily, Subutai also helped. Because I gave him one shot chance at possibly spying those ships, and he just barely saw them.
Alright. So I take it the crisis is over for now.
So yeah,
Now
you've hit
we-
the pass-through that you wanted to hit, and you're heading in the direction that you wanted to go in. So, long and short of it, yes, you are headed in the direction you wanted.
I'm going back to bed. Because remember, they got me out of bed to check out this weird island.
Well, that's true. Yeah, they did wake you up because you had a long shift that night.
Blaze
I've been taking the
gonna-
night shift.
Blaze is gonna go rest her wounds.
Oh yeah, you are going to need a long rest. Alright, now I can see...
aloe.
Oh yeah, she's going to need all the aloe.
And after we once it actually looks like we're in the clear, Azina walks over to Giselle and just grabs a hold of her and plants a kiss on her.
Giselle kind of has a blink of a moment, just kind of that was kind of caught her off guard for a change, and she kind of goes, "Well, if that's gonna be the way things are gonna go, we need to have more turtle fights."
Just grateful to be alive kind of moment.
Mm-hmm. But she still doesn't pass by the chance to tease.
Right.
Well, Valena has this nightmare of she's sleeping in bed. She feels a fin over her mouth and sees a dragon turtle going, "Remember me."
That'd be really funny.
I keep getting this recurring nightmare of being a lobster in a pot.
I can just picture Azina when Valena wakes up from her sleep, just having minor illusion cast over her of a turtle.
Am I not turtly enough for the turtle club? Turtle.
I thought for sure that was going to be a party wipe, but I didn't realize we could outrun it.
Yeah, I double checked the map. You've got like double its speed,
With friends, anything is possible.
including Mad Panic running.
We also took those two ships completely by surprise.
Wait, what are you guys running at us for? Oh, jeez, what was all that for? Turtle.
Dragon turtle.
Oh man. So the question is, are we gonna keep going? Because we are at the usual stopping time, but I know we also started like an hour late.
I don't know. I was
Isn't
sleeping
there-
before all this, so.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
wasn't
Aaron
there-
could easily go back to bed. I've been fighting nasal congestion, so I could possibly easily take a break too. I just wanted to get to that fight, if nothing else, at the very least tonight.
Right. And also, we needed something as a refresher after going so long without playing
Yes.
at all.
So,
I
by
completely
the way,
forgot that my boots actually did the whole levitation thing.
Turtle got closer.
so you guys, zooming into the map, are now going through these two islands here.
You know, the funny thing is though, because we thought me and Zareth both thought this was going to be a total party wipe, so we were arguing over who was going to be the DM after this session.
The campaign that will never die.
The thing is, the answer is screw you guys. I'm gonna run Cyberpunk after this. No, just
Oh,
kidding.
well, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that, but
I'm
I'm already running a game on Fridays, so.
like I've never played Cyberpunk, so I wouldn't be
No,
opposed to
not-
it either. But
not only that, would you even know how to run it on Roll20?
I would have to take a look, and I'd be using the old 2020 rules, not the Cyberpunk Red rules, because I hate with a
I take it the rules are kind of sloppy.
Yes.
'Cause,
First of all, they generic everything.
Yeah.
Second of all, cyberware, as opposed to 2020, costs you twice as much humanity to put in, and is
Oof.
half as useful.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's
You just basically
There's
made
certain-
anybody with cybernetics useless.
yes, pretty much.
But
Because the humanity dump is so bad.
I was originally just going to suggest that, like, if we moved on to another campaign, that Zareth would DM, but from my understanding, Randy doesn't want to play Dragonlance.
I'm not real big on it.
I've never played.
I've
Dragonlance.
been in a couple of Dragonlance campaigns, and they were real mad to me. I just really do not have any real passion for that particular campaign setting.
So, welcome to the southern coast of Argos, by the way. You're welcome.
Yeah, so, I mean, either way, it doesn't matter because we didn't die.
You lucked out on this one. I gave you one chance and he rolled high.
He rolled high, it saw it, it gave us the opportunity. I mean, we were
And you got enough
probably
decent
going to
hits on the ships that allowed you to stun them while you made a run for it.
But, I guess that we're done for the night.
I suppose
Yeah,
so.
let's
If
jump
everyone
right
else is in agreement that this was at least good warmer up.
Yeah. Especially if Aaron's tired.
And, you know, with your schedule being so,
Flaky.
yeah.
I can't
It's good
remember.
to
I
get in
don't
at least
think I
a couple
know
hours
what.
when you can.
I don't recall if I know if I have the next Saturday off or not. I have to double check here really quick. I know next Saturday, which would be our video game night, is I do work until 8:30, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to remember when I start, and I can't right now.
But are you still streaming, or?
I am. I just wanted to say for sure, don't check on stream here if I've got the next Saturday after that off. I want to see if I can get the schedule to look that far.
Like, if we even play a video game next week, I don't know what it's going to be because we've had so many just
I know
non-starters
I
with
work the
Zombie Army.
15th. I do work the next D&D night, but I am done by 6:30. So I should be back. I should be back and already eating by the time we normally start.
Okay.
All right.
That's cool. Then we can get that fired up and
Yeah, we can keep going next week.
How's your Wednesday's schedules look?
Mine?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
That week-
It looked alright, like, because last week it was a storm in, so I didn't know what was next.
This Wednesday I do not work. This coming Wednesday I do not work. That would be the 10th. Yeah, I do not work the 10th. I do work the 17th. That's gonna be a late one. That's like 9:30. I get off.
Yeah, because I can't wait to try to run Phasmo on this machine.
All right. Well, at least next week Wednesday
that is
I'm
going to
free.
be smooth, creamy butter.
Yeah, this coming Wednesday I'm free. And then the Saturday that I end early, that Wednesday I'm currently not working either. And I got extra hours on Monday as we have another store meeting.
Okay.
All right. Oh,
So
that's
what
right.
is the plan for this coming Saturday then?
I don't
I'm
know
not sure.
because I'm gonna be late.
For video game.
Yeah, Matt's gonna be late.
6
We
p.m.
can we can discuss it after he ends the stream because it's not going to
But-
be a stream game
yeah.
anyhow.
But anyways, yeah. So I'll catch you all later. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you Wolf and Force for joining. We'll see you all next time.